Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sorry it took me a little bit longer to set up today. Took a little bit extra time because I was trying to multi-stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Hopefully it works out now. Defending with King A suited. Here we're gonna put in a 3-bet. Just gonna check full on this flop. Here we flop top pair, just gonna start with a small c-bet. And here we flop top pair as well. We're gonna start with a small c-bet as well. Here we're gonna barrel pretty big. Because there are 2 flush draws out there, we're really only losing to ace jack. We do get check raised. Here we're gonna bet about 2/3 the pot. Here facing the check raise, I don't think we're folding yet because he does have a lot of combo draws here. Just gonna call and see a river. It's not the greatest river because he can have a lot of 10 ace suited. Backdoor flush draw also gets there. Folding to the 3-bet. I don't think he's bluffing here much because we have all the ace jack and ace queen in our range. So if he bets again, most likely he has a really strong hand. Here we're just gonna check call on this flop. It hits our range a little better. He jammed. We just have to fold here. I think we don't beat anything. Just gonna check here. Hopefully he check it down. We're just gonna fold here. We just don't beat much there, because all the draws gets there, and he has a lot of ace queen, ace jack there as well. Against this player, we're just gonna check full pocket fours here. Of course he can be bluffing with like ace of diamonds, but it's less likely that he does that. It's a tighter player. And over c-betting this flop. We do get called. He can have a lot of flush draws here actually. We're gonna barrel this turn. Gonna barrel pretty big. Pretty dry board. The only hand that's the only draw out there is 2 spades. And by betting over the pot, it's very hard even for like king 10 to call here. Facing under the gun raise, I'm gonna call and then play carefully. Here we're just gonna fold. Here we're gonna do a small c-bet. Just gonna fold here. Not gonna try to be cute and make a play against under the gun range. Not folding to that small c-bet with the middle pair. I actually feel like calling here, and we're gonna check calling again. just gonna fold here. Hopefully it does something crazy. He's tanking so long, I don't know what he's thinking. A flush draw, so I don't mind our play. Here we're gonna go for a small c-bet, and here we're just gonna check raise. Gonna check raise. Here we do get mid raise, with obviously not folding. Just gonna check behind. Three betting with sevens. We do face a 4-bet. I think his range is pretty to get a jam for $10 more, we just have to call. Flush draw, can we get there? We can't. I'm gonna open with ace-9 offsuit on the button. Here jack-8 suited versus under the gun raise, it's an easy fold. And here we're gonna open a little bit lighter with 5-4 suited with the recreational players in the blind. And here we're gonna defend with the 5-6 suited. Plays pretty well against his under the gun open range. Gonna call once. We do pick up our extra outs with the shot. Flush also gets there. I actually don't expect us to be anything after this river. Pocket 7. We're actually gonna fold here. Under the gun raise and under the gun +1 3-bet, it's like pretty close. I don't mind 3-betting there, but just decide to fold that time. Calling 6-4 suited against 2-player in the blind. Here facing an overbet, we're just gonna fold. Against 2-player, we're gonna call with Queen 6 suited. And here, we do just pick up the pot. That's nice. Here, just gonna check fold without any backdoor potential. Suited with 3-betting, offsuit, it's okay to just fold. Here we're gonna check behind with the top pair, just to mixing our checking range a little bit. Against a pretty loose player, I expect him to bluff 2 street after we check the flop. Because in his eye, we have like pocket 7 get us off our pocket pairs. He does check again, and we have to start betting. Three betting with eights. Why he's tanking so long? Not a hard decision. Pocket 7, we're just gonna see a flop actually. We're gonna put in another value bet. Not really afraid of the ace. Small C bet on the flop. Gonna barrel the turn pretty big. And we do get called right away. Which lead me to believe he has a 10. I'm just gonna value bet the river. Hopefully he has like Queen 10, Jack 10, King 10, something like that. Just gonna check fold. Unfortunately, he folded. Not gonna complain though, pretty good pot for pair 10s. But really, against a player like this who never fold to c-bet, we're just gonna check back. We do pick up second pair on the turn, so we're gonna start betting. And here we face a small blind 3-bet. Obviously, we're gonna put in a 4-bet and get it in. Gonna raise a little bit bigger than normal because we're a little deeper here, but totally get it in if he shoved. Three betting with jacks. Facing an under the gun raise and a button 3-bet, we're just gonna fold king queen offsuit here. Our range just doesn't play that well against theirs. Defending with ace-9 suited. Not exactly sure. He has a lot of hands, but I don't remember like we have any history, or I don't remember like any hands we have played against each other. Gonna bet this turn. Gonna pot it. The reason why we pot there is because he had all the overcards, all the gotcha, all the open-ended straight draw. So if he had any of those hands, he's called in a pot size bet. Just have to pretty much pay to get there. Ace king obviously raising. Pocket 6, see a flop. We do flop the check raise here, and here we are facing a 4-bet front cutoff. I think we're gonna call and see a flop actually. Here on this river, we're just gonna bet like almost a pot, and then hopefully he has a flush. Here facing this c-bet, we're just gonna fold. We don't beat anything after that flop. I'm gonna start with a small c-bet. He called. I do expect him to have a flush here. He does have a flush. I think we make the maximum value there. If we bet like a little much, I mean, actually we're checking me. Like, I'm gonna give up this flop. We do pick up a pair on the river, which is nice. He does lead out really small. I don't think we can fold to that. I do expect him to have like pocket 7s, pocket 8s here sometimes, but against that sizing, we're just not gonna fold. He does have an ace. Good thing we didn't barrel there. I guess we saved a little bit of money for sure. Here defending with ace 6 suited in position. I'm gonna bet when he checked to us, because our range hits this board super hard. Hopefully he has something. We're gonna check it in here. Here we're gonna queen a 4-bet. Just gonna bet like a little. I'm not sure like what he has. Maybe just an 8. Probably flush draw. If he doesn't bluff the turn, he's never bluffing the. Small c-bet on this flop. We do pick up extra equity. Got a gacha now. Gonna barrel. Pretty big. Here, facing the 3-bet from the blind, we do have position. We're gonna call and see a flop. Open this straight drop, and we do get there on the river. Check raising this flop. I'm gonna check behind, and here we're gonna bet for value. Actually, we're gonna 3-betting is 5 suited. We do lose to King Jack here. Hopefully that's not the case. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's a terrible turn. We're gonna c-bet pretty big because this guy never fold to c-bet. Just like seems like a sticky player. Just never folds. Just gonna check behind here. And we do lose to ace now. Just gonna fold. That kind of suck, but nothing we can do here. Against a player like this who never folds c-bets, we're not gonna fold to this check raise just yet. When you check the turn, I'm gonna check behind. Pretty good river. Doesn't change anything. Here on this board, we're just gonna small c-bet. Not folding after we check the turn. Oh my god, that's kind of brutal. That's very unfortunate. I guess we should have bet the turn, but he could have like a better king easily. Yeah, he just sucked out. Once we check the turn, like we're not folding the river. It's unlucky. Shit happens. not gonna fold yet. Do pick up extra equity. We have backdoor flush draw, and then we have a gut shot as well. I guess I'm gonna bet here and then barrel the river. Feel like he only has a jack. A jack will call here, but it's gonna be very difficult to call the river. Against the simpler, it's just a super sticky check raise, flop pair on dry board. I'm gonna go for it. Start with the check here. Facing a 3-bet from the blind, we're just gonna fold. Start betting this turn actually. Glad it worked out this time. If you guys watching me from Facebook, welcome to join YouTube or Twitch so you get 1080p. I think Facebook can only stream at 720p. Here when we check too, we're just gonna bet because 9-5 deuce hit our big blind calling range pretty hard. Against a 3-bet and 4-bet, we're just gonna fold. 3-betting with ace deuce suited. A little bit loose, but against a weaker player, I think we're okay. Folding is definitely okay as well. Facing 3-bet from a tight player, just gonna fold. Mid 3-bet, we're not gonna fold to that. Gonna call and see a flop. Checking behind. Just gonna check behind here. Here 3-betting with king jack suited. Sorry, my mic just didn't. Or 5. I'm gonna start with a small c-bet. Calling. Probably call the river. Once he checked, I'm just gonna check behind. Do have the best hand. Three-betting with king queen. Just gonna fold. Facing a 4-bet. Here I'm just assuming that the under the gun limper is gonna call, so 10-9 suited plays pretty well 3-way, even though we're out of position, so we're gonna see a flop. Hopefully this guy doesn't go crazy. Not the greatest flop. I don't feel like betting without equity. If we have like a gut shot here, I'm definitely leading out the turn. But we're drawing dead against jack, so don't really like to be drawing dead and then just pretty much bluffing without equity. Just not the smartest move. I mean, there's always a fine line, like how often you bluff and stuff like that. Of course, there's a chance that you just take down the pot, but if you constantly just start bluffing and without equity, then long run it's just gonna lose you money for sure. Facing under the gun raise and the call, we're just gonna put in a 3-bet. Hopefully this guy doesn't 4-bet us. That'll be pretty brutal. Put us in a gross spot. And good thing he folded. Not worry about this guy that much. Just a station. He can have all kind of hands. Gonna isolate with 10 jack offsuit. We do flop pretty bad flop for our hand, but it's not the worst for our range. It's actually pretty good for our range. Here we flop the nuts. Gonna start with the half pot bet. Here we're just gonna start with the small C bet, and then I expect him to fold a lot because he has all the small pocket pairs here. He does call. Not exactly sure what he's calling with. I think jamming might be the best play. Not sure if you. I'm trying to think. He call under the gun race. Against a regular, I'm definitely jamming here, but I'm just not sure, like against an unknown station, like what he's gonna do. So it's probably safer to check back. I'm just not sure, like if we ever had the best hand here when he check called the flop. I guess we're just gonna fold because when he bet this, he's never folding. Means that you always have a king here. Now looking at the hands, how like he just bet out the river, I think we made a good decision not to jam on the turn. Middle pair. This guy never fold to c-bet, so we're just gonna bet pretty big. He does fold for the first time. Here, when we check the second time, we're just gonna start betting. Unknown player, which is gonna fold. 3-betting is okay as well. Check calling with flush draw. Gonna put in a 4-bet and possibly just get it in. We do get there on the river. I'm just gonna value bet. Check calling with 5s here, not folding yet. He has all the king queen, jack 10, queen jack, 10-9. He does shut down. This is pretty bad river. We're just gonna check and hopefully check back. If he bets here, he has to at least have a queen here. I'm not even sure if a queen is gonna bet here. He does give up because I don't think a queen would bluff the river because if we have an ace, we play the same way, checking the river. So pretty smart by him not to bluff the river because if he bet, like we probably would call because why would a queen bet there? Three betting with ace jack suited. King 10 suited here, we're gonna see a flop. Here we do flop trips. Gonna start with a small c-bet. Here we probably check raising. We turn a not flush draw. Just gonna keep barreling. Going to bet like half the pot here, and here we do flop top bolt. We're only losing to Jack 10. Gonna start with a small c-bet. Just gonna check. Hopefully check back. Here we're gonna 10 jack. He does check back, and we do win the pot. That's nice. Here we're gonna just bet the turn. He does only have ace jack. Go for us. Defending with Jack 9 offsuit against a weaker regular. Folding 10-8 offsuit. We haven't got any aces today in like 700 hands or so. Gonna put in a 4-bet here. Ace 4 suited. We should probably raise there. That was a misclick. I feel like calling there is just gonna like I wanted a 3-bet, but I feel like that guy's like crazy. He might just 4-bet with like complete air. So when I pick my 3-bet range, I'll probably select being a little bit more selective. So at least it's something that I can at least play in position when he 4-bets us. Against a crazy player like that, you just have to adjust your game a little bit. Pretty good flop for our range. I'll probably go for a check raise. This board hit our big blind calling range super hard. And he does call. We're actually gonna barrel here. We're gonna check. We might have the best hand here very often. 4 bets. Just gonna fold here against a pretty solid regular. I'm actually really tempting to call because I don't think he's doing this with just a king, and feel like he's bluffing a lot. If he has like pocket jacks, pocket tens, he's never betting like this. So I feel like he has a lot of missed flush draw. We don't really beat much though, we only beat like a complete busted draw, but I feel like that's what he has. I'm gonna go for a call. Might look like an idiot, but I'm gonna go for it. Oh, he does have king queen. He does have a draw, but unfortunately he does have it. I just feel like he would do the same if he's like ace queen of spades. He'll do exactly the same. Nice hand there. I feel like a complete dumbass, but you know, sometimes you're just gonna go for it. When you feel like calling like that, like, you know, sometimes you just feel like some people, you know, just feel like someone's bluffing you, then you're just gonna go with your gut. I mean, of course, sometimes you're gonna be wrong, but it's okay. We do get called by 2 players on this board. On this flop, we actually just gonna bet and get it in, I think. Hopefully we don't run into a set. Just gonna bet and get it in. Against 2 players, there's not much option. We can't afford being checked around. If we check and then we can't afford like being checked around. He does call, that's a little bit concerning. But we just have to go for it. If he had a set, there's nothing we can do. He doesn't snap call, so that's good. If he doesn't snap call, we should have the best hand. Check calling with gut shot. He probably have like something like jacks, maybe pocket 8s, pocket 9s. With the diamond, I think we can call again and check folding this river. This guy only 3-bet 3% of the time. He does have queens, then we do win. That's nice. So going back to the hand that we check called the huge river bet and then putting in a bluff. Sometimes like it's good for your image when you do that, and then especially against a regular. And when you do that, and then people see that you're calling light, and then you're sticking to your reads. People are gonna bluff you less often. So in a long run against like a regular, that kind of call is actually, I think it's actually plus EV in the long run, because they'll respect your game a little more, and then they'll try like to mess with you less. So in a sense, where even though like we lose there, but at the same time, like it might be a good thing in the long run. So here we're gonna bet the turn. Check folding here without heart, and we're gonna bet pretty big here on the turn. I'm gonna overbet it. And he does call again. That's kind of weird. Not exactly sure what he had. Maybe like a combo draw. We're just gonna check behind here. He does have a 7. That's really loose to call the overpot bet on the turn like that with just second pair. We're folding ace-jack suited here against the bottom 3-bet, and then somebody who never 3-bets, never raises, just gonna fold. Yeah, that's extremely odd. Yeah, that player is like a crazy grinder. He's like on the top of the beast board every single week, but I don't think he's a good player. I mean, he's probably like a slight loser, rake back grinder type of player. Definitely not a crusher. So yeah, he just makes like some kind of weird call sometimes, especially auto position. I don't know what he was doing. That's a little bit crazy. Folding here. King queen off facing a 4-bet with folding. Open my window real quick. Pretty hot. Not sure why the AC is not working. Folding here. Defending with King Jack off. Gonna defend with Ace Jack suited. 3-betting is fine as well, but suiting hand plays a little better, so it's okay to just flat. Here on this board, we're just gonna check call. Hits our calling range pretty hard. Gonna check again. Oh shit, we missed our pocket sevens, but not the worst. Here we just gonna bet a little bit. Actually, have the pot should be enough. And he does get the job done. Because the only hand we're getting off there is like ace high, so we don't need to bet too much. If we bet too much, then it just kind of looks suspicious actually. So when we bet a little bit, like half pot, like it's very convincing we have at least like a straight or 2-pair there. And then ace high would just like instant mock. And here we're jamming if he's putting in 4-bet. Perfectly comfortable doing that. Against kings. We do lose. It's unfortunate. Nice hand. Just a cooler. Nothing you can do there. I'll do the same play 100 out of 100 times without any type of regrets. And against kings, we still have 33% equity, so it's not that bad. Just 2-to-1 dog. But like I said, like this month we just cannot win any type of all-in. It's unfortunate, but that's fine. Here ace 10 suited, we're gonna call 3-bets. Probably check calling with the backdoor flush draw. We're gonna fold. Facing this barrel, we're just gonna fold. Do flop an ace. Gonna start with a small c-bet. Here we're 3-betting with pocket sevens. Here we do flop top sets. With the club gets there, we're gonna barrel. Here we're just gonna go for a small c-bet. He can't really have much on this board. I expect. And here we're just gonna check. Here we're just gonna check. It does check behind right away. Oh, we have 2 pairs, so we're gonna raise this. Gonna bet. 10 bucks. Oh, this kind of suck. We do unblock the nut flush draw, so he could obviously have that. We're actually gonna fold here. Just can't find a bluffing. Like there's no natural bluff for him there. He has to like have like ace of clubs maybe suited to call a pre-flop, and then he could very much have the nut flush there, or he could easily have a set for a boat on the river. Because we have all the ace king there, so I don't think he would do that without a real hand. We still don't have any aces today. That's like pretty rare when we play like almost 1,000 hands. We're supposed to get like 4 aces already, but not today. I'm gonna go for 3-bet here. Ace 4 suited just doesn't play that well out of position without being the aggressor. Here on this flop, we're just gonna go for a small c-bet. Calling ace jack in position. Here we're calling 10-9 suited out of position. Here we're gonna barrel the turn. Checking behind. To pick up open ended straight draw. I'm gonna start betting a little bit. We do have the nuts. I do feel like he can have ace king here. We're actually gonna jam here, just in case he has like some type of jack. If he had ace king, I don't even think he's calling like 40 bucks. Maybe he will, but I think go for the jam and go for max value. Pocket 5 here, we're checking. I just don't think he has much there, so that's why we went for the jam. And there's a slight chance that he could have a jack there, and then he'll always call that jam with the jack. Sucks that it didn't work out there, but I don't think the hand will go. Like, I don't think we're gonna get any more value anyways, no matter what. Like, no matter what we do. Not even gonna bother with the $4 pot. Here, gonna go for a small c-bet. Expect to get check raised a lot. He doesn't. I just have to fold here. Isolating the limpers. Superstation. Just gonna start with a small c-bet. Do pick up extra equity with the flush draw. He only has 52 left. I'll start with a small c-bet. I'm gonna bet like 10. And I fully expect him to have an ace here, so we're just gonna give up. He only had an 8 in the flush draw. Okay, good for us. Here we can 3-bet. Flat calling is okay as well. We're gonna go for the call here. To flop an ace with the gut shot, straight draw to the nuts. That's a pretty big c-bet. We're not folding though. Here we're just gonna call with 7th in position. I'm gonna call this small bet. And check calling the river. He does check back. I do expect the best hand. I'm just gonna call the flop. We're calling this as well. Betting. I'm gonna start betting. I expect us to take this away quite often. Here we actually gonna call. Nice. Return the set. I'm gonna call this turn. Turn a jack here. Pretty nice. Just gonna call. And we river and ace. I think we're jamming here. I'm gonna check behind. Hopefully he has ace king. Oh, we got river again. That sucks, dude. Here we're gonna jam. I do expect him to have like a lot of ace king here. Just a small c-bet. For 3 streets. 30, 120. We're gonna bet half pot and then just go for a jam on the river without any diamonds. Okay, we're jamming. Ah, got snap called. That's unlucky. But we'll play the same way with aces, kings, and queens, so that's no problem. Next time we'll have those hands and then we'll get paid off. Yeah, it's unfortunate here he rivered the pair. Unlucky for us. And here with the ace jack hand, like the king 10 hand, I have no problem doing that because a lot of time, like more often than not, we're gonna have aces, kings, and queens when we pull that line. So here we're just gonna raise. Facing a dunk bet. It's just unfortunate that he didn't even think about it to go for a river call. I guess he's never folding his jack there on that board, which makes sense. Just gonna call here. Oh, we got river set again. Seriously, shit. Oh fuck, it's really unlucky today. Getting sucked out like so often. Getting a 2-outer here. Oh, it's kind of brutal. Especially he dunk bet and like we race him and still call with pocket sixes just to get there on the river, which is pretty sick. Here we're gonna go for a. Oh, he only had 23. Just gonna get it in. That was just really unlucky. What can you do? That's poker. We just need to run a little better. I don't expect us to run good. Just run like average, I'll be extremely happy. But not the case in July. We've been running like shit. I'm gonna isolate this guy. He's like a calling station, so I'm gonna raise 7x, and then we do get called by this guy as well. Okay. A7 doesn't play that well. 4-way, just gonna fold. Against players like this, we're just gonna bet and get it in. Like, we're never folding kings here. Obviously, if you have a set, that's gonna suck for us, but we're never folding kings on this flop against bad players like those. Obviously, you could have a set here. Very often, you could have a set, but he could also have like pocket 10s, he could have pocket jacks, so we just have to jam. Hopefully, we don't run into a set. And unfortunately, we do, but we sucked out. Good for us. Don't feel bad at all because he shouldn't be calling pre-flop anyways, so. Actually pretty happy about it that he got sucked out. I mean, call a 7x race as small blind with somebody to act behind with pocket 3s. That's like super bad, but. And then he's like a super calling station type of player, so we're never gonna give him credit for a set, because he'll probably do the same with like pocket 10s, pocket jacks, pocket 9s. So we're never like folding there. Good thing we got lucky. Pretty happy about it. The amount of suck out we have been enduring this month is like crazy, so it's time for us to return the favor a little bit. Calling this flop bottom 2. Gonna go for a check raise here. Ace queen and king queen are definitely in his range. The game is really good today. A lot of fishes with big stacks. Just gonna check here. Ace high was the best hand. With a gut shot, I'm just gonna fold. Small c bet here. Yep, a lot of bad players today with a big stack like this guy. He's like pretty terrible. There's a couple. Gonna go for a small c bet with our open in this straight draw. Turn a jack. We're gonna call and try to flop a set. We don't get there, but it's a pretty good flop for jacks. For pocket 5s. And here we're gonna barrel. Pick up extra equity with the pair. Here we're gonna call. We're actually gonna call and probably fold the river. Oh, it's a spade. Checking behind here. What will be here? I'm gonna check behind here. Try trying to think what do we beat. Flush gets there, but I'm not sure if he'll barrel the turn with the flush. I mean with the flush draw. I actually think we might be good here. I feel like he has a lot of ace king. I really wanted to call. I'm gonna go for the call. Oh, he has queens. Nice hand. A little bit. I'm not sure. He definitely got maximum value there, but there's no way he put us on fives. I guess we should make a note on that guy. Three barreling, 8-8-4-4 deuce board. The flush hit on the river with the cube queen. Here we turn astray. Gonna start betting for value. We're gonna 4-bet and get it in, and he probably think we're tilted after that call, but like, we don't really tell ever, so we're gonna 3-bet like pretty big here. I mean 4-bet pretty big and then just get it in. He does check raise. He could have ace jack here, but I just don't know if we can fold yet. 36. We're pretty deep, so we're just gonna call and then call the river. Oh, that's a really good card. So now we chop with ace jack. That would suck for him if he has ace jack here. But now we have the nuts, so hopefully he bluff at it. We just call. There's no reason to jam. He was just bluffing, so good for us. Tonight's game's a little bit crazy. I feel like it's a lot of 3-betting, way more often than normal, and then a lot of crazy bluffs going on. So we just have to take like a higher variance line when we play. I'm gonna take more chances with some crazy calls. In a game like this, you just have to make your stance sometimes, so people like stop bluffing you. Like I don't mind that call at all. Like the pocket 5s hand, like I don't mind it. It's the same logic that as the hand happened earlier. Like I don't mind making a stand against a regular that we're gonna check call 3 street with the mid pair, because that's gonna be beneficial long term, because they're like try not to mess with us as much, so they'll bluff us less often. In a long run, it could be beneficial, so I don't really mind losing a stack, making a stand like that. At the end of the day, we could still have the best hand there, so I don't mind that at all. Like losing a stack is like absolutely nothing. Consider like how many hands we're playing against each other every day. Losing a stack is like nothing. Sometimes it's more plus EV if we like lose a stack and make a stand, so they know what we are capable of, like calling them 3 streets light, and then they're gonna like try to bluff us less often, which can be plus EV long term. I'll try calling with middle pair. We're gonna actually start leading this turn. We raise under the gun. Big blind 3-bet us. Normally this is like you can even consider folding ace queen off, but this guy 3-bet like way too often, so we're just gonna see a flop. And we do just pick up the pot here. That's a pretty bad flop for ace queen. crazy game today. Chips flying around. Lots of bluffs going on. A lot of bluffs gets called. I'm gonna bet like half the pot against 2 players. A lot of bluffs going on. A lot of crazy call with light hand, like mid pairs, something like that. We turned the second set. Only losing to 6-7. Checking behind here. We're just gonna call here. There's a chance that he have 6-7 here, so checking behind again. Facing a 3-bet pocket nines, we're calling. Not a bad flop. Calling with ace high. He does have quads. Nice hand. Here we're just gonna call. Like I say, he have a lot of 6-7, but we're not folding a set. He was bluffing, so good for us. Here facing this c-bet with 1 overcard, we're check calling at least once. 3 is a pretty good card for him to barrel if he had ace king. I'm gonna start betting the turn with an ace. Gonna check it to him, probably check call. And I do expect him to barrel here a lot, but we're still not folding yet because the turn is really good for his barreling. For his ace king range, he has all the ace king, ace queen here, and then he's gonna totally barrel on this turn, so we're just gonna call. And we do river a set, but we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna check it to him because just sticking to our plan. If he has ace king here, he missed the river. It's likely that he might just bluff the river. I'm not even necessarily think we need a 9 unless he jam here. Then he had like aces, kings, queens. Then we just get lucky. But most likely he had like ace king here, and then we're just gonna check it to him so he can bluff at it. I mean, it makes it easier that we have a set to call his jam or whatever. But I don't think we need it. He bet really small. We're just gonna jam. And he does have aces, I think. We do suck out, but part of the game. I'm gonna go for a small betting. Small. We flop a nuts here. Gonna go for a small c-bet. We do pick up aces finally. It's first aces of the session after like 1300 hands. Gonna start barreling pretty big here. We're pretty deep. Actually, we're gonna go for. We do get check raise. That's really nice. That's a sign of that he might have a flush here. Just gonna do us. Actually, we're checking behind here with 2 overcards. I think we're just gonna. I'm trying to think. We should just get it in, or because when he check raise here, he either have a set or he has a smaller flush. And here without a diamond, we're just gonna fold. We're gonna jam. I feel like he's never folding a smaller flush here. Against a solid regular, definitely okay to just call. But against like a recreational player, he's never folding a flush there. And then if we just call and then like a scary river comes, we're not gonna get his stack. I know it's a little bit greedy, but against a recreational player, you're supposed to be greedy anyways. I'm gonna lead the turn. Open this straight draw, small c-bet. 3-betting with ace jack suited. I'm just gonna check on this flop, and we do get there with the nuts. I'm gonna overbet here. like a crazy up and down session. We'll see after the session to go over the graphs, but I can only feel that this is a crazy session. A lot of crazy bluffing gets called, and then we overcall with the marginal hands a lot, and then what's wrong? We got sucked out a lot, and we suck out other people a lot. It's just a super high variance session. Defending with 6-5 suited. Check folding. We're gonna raise here. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck? Not too much though, just gonna raise like a little bit. Against 2 player, oh, he's gonna fold. Yeah, it does work. Facing the mid 3-bet, we're obviously gonna call in position. It's kind of crazy. 3-bet 21% of the time. And here we do face a squeeze from the button. Under the gun raiser, he has to have a real hand to do this, because our range is pretty strong. And here against that c-bet, we're just gonna fold. We do flop top pairs. He dunk bet to us. He's gonna put in a raise. I was gonna raise and misclick. Oops. And now he's raising. Shit. Now we just fold. I'm gonna go for a small c-bet. Just range betting. We have a lot of ace king, ace queen. That's under the gun raiser. But I do think we are running above EV today though, because we sucked out when we had kings versus a set. Maybe strange. Playing this deep, I think we should definitely 3-bet. Checking behind here. With the gut shot, we're just gonna fold. Gonna defend against a recreational player. We have pocket nines, 3 hands in a row, 2 hands in a row. Gonna 3-bet with ace 10 suited. Folding is fine as well, I don't mind. Pocket nines, we're gonna just call in position. When he checked, we're gonna start betting with the half pot. The reason why we don't use a smaller sizing here is because pocket nines does need a lot of protection on this board. Now there's only one overcard, but it's very likely another overcard will come, so we just need to bet a little more to protect our hand. Versus if you have like ace jack, we can go for like a smaller sizing because we don't need as much protection. Just gonna check behind here. We do pick up extra equity with the double gutter straight draw. Gonna continue betting here. I don't think he has a lot of ace king, ace queen here. And then we do pick up extra equity. This guy mid 3-bet again. It's kind of annoying. With our hands, we can't really put in a 4-bet. This is like a worse card. Kinda suck. Just gonna check behind. I expect us to lose here. He had pocket 8, so we do get sucked out on turn. Which is fine. I feel like that's the way it goes today. Like it's either we suck out somebody or we get sucked out. Nothing wrong with it, just higher variance. Okay, we do get called, I think, probably by a jack. Queen 5 with the flush draw. Yeah, over there it's unfortunate that he had a set. But if you river a flush, that would be like pretty nice for us. But it didn't happen. Losing a relatively small pot. How much we lost there? Just gonna call versus under the gun race with ace queen. I only lose like $60 something, which is nothing on this board. He definitely missed the value on the river, but if he bet, we're folding anyways, so it's just unlucky that he gets there on the turn, but it happens. Like we sucked out today as well, so not gonna complain. I mean, I never complain when we get sucked out. It's just part of the game. If there's no suck out, then you know the game wouldn't be profitable. 3-betting with ace jack. Here, obviously, we're gonna start betting. Facing a 4-bet, we're gonna fold. Ace jack offsuit is just never good here. And trying to think what he has here. Maybe like jacks and 10s. Just gonna bet 20. I think that's the amount jacks and 10s can call. He does fold, unfortunately. It's just gonna fold queen 9. Small c-bet with one overcard. This guy never folds, so and he does fold. Quite surprised. I'm gonna start betting this turn. I'm gonna bet pretty big because he can have he has 2 overcards for sure. Here we do flop top pair. I'm gonna start with the larger sizing here. King jack suited. If you want to play with 3-betting, here we probably just fold. Small c-bet on the flop. We do have some backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw potential. Pocket 4 is facing a 3-bet. I'm gonna call and try to hit a set. Don't get there, unfortunately. just gonna fold. Facing a 2x c-bet. I don't know what he's doing, like on this board. Good for him. We do get called by 2 players. This guy is probably a recreational player, not having a full stack. Gonna see bet. About half the pot against 2 players. Do just pick it up. Probably gonna wrap up the session pretty quick. Defending with pocket 6s. It's kind of like a weird day. Like we don't really, I don't know. Like we don't really have that many strong hands. A lot of variances. We get sucked out quite a lot today. We do sucked out other people as well. So. It's kind of like a weird session. We turn the 6, gonna go for a check raise here. Only losing to aces here in 4-5. I don't think he raised 4-5 at mid position. Gonna check raise here. Cards and flush draw. We're gonna. He probably has like ace king here, I guess. He could have 4-5. I'm just gonna bet like 80. Hopefully ace king will call. Ace king will definitely gonna call this bet. We do get raised. Overcard and flush draw, it definitely can make a case for jamming, but I'm gonna go for a safer, less variance way of just calling. And we do pick up a gut shot straight draw as well. Just gonna check. It's really weird that he checked the turn. We do have absolutely air though. Wow, this is crazy. What is going on? We're gonna fold and see like what happens. We're just gonna check. Pocket jacks, nice hand. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up the session. Yeah, today's session